Hello and welcome to Arcade Comedy Theater's online Lucky Draw Show. I'm your host, Scott Trampus. I'm so excited to be part of this show tonight. It's no secret, Lucky Draw is one of my favorite shows, but I know the identity of the special guest waiting in the virtual green room, so I'm even more excited than usual. I want to thank you so much for joining us. All of you at home watching on arcadecomedytheater.com/live or YouTube. Remember at any time, and we're trying to raise money for the theater. The theater has been closed for about 15 months now. We'll hopefully open up in the fall, but we're trying to get to that point. So anything you could do to donate, there's a button beneath here that says donate to the theater, or you could always follow the links on YouTube and get back to arcadecomedytheater.live and give money that way. I always think that this show would be $10 or $15. So even if you donated just that amount, that would really help. And hopefully we'll be seeing each other live sometime in the future. This show is BYOB, of course, so there are drinks in your refrigerator and food in your pantry. And of course, there should be bathrooms in your home. So that's perfect. Anyway, so thank you so much. Now I want to turn on the house lights, if you will, and reveal the wonderful, talented faces of the people that will be performing tonight. These are all the lucky draws. Arcade Comedy Theater teaches classes, and they are all alumni of Arcade Comedy Theater, and they will all be playing tonight because their names are in this very low-tech bucket, but they don't know what they're going to be doing or who they're going to be performing with. Lucky Draw is a show that's billed as random improv encounters. And the random encounters is the fact that we're just going to pull out their names and they're going to be performing with our special guests. The improv means everything you see here will be made up on the spot. So the show is in 3 parts. First part is a short form set, which is a series of games you might have seen in Whose Line Is It Anyway. They'll perform those with our special guests. We'll have a bunch of suggestions and we'll do those games. And when that's done, those lucky draws will go back in our virtual audience. We'll pull out the additional names. They will perform a long form set with our special guests where we just get one suggestion and we see a series of scenes like a little play. Maybe the scenes are interrelated. Maybe they're not. Maybe they'll become interrelated and the performers and the audience learn that at the same time, which makes long form so fun. So, and then the third set will be just a set with our special guests. So without further ado, let's bring our special guests. Lucky draws, go back in the virtual audience, unmute your video so we can hear you. And I want to bring our special guest, which is a team that's called Sleepover, but individually they are Annie Harder.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mindy McHale.
Yeah. Brandon.
Alexa Schwartz.
Woo!
Okay, so we're gonna pull out the lucky draws. Lucky draws. When you hear your name, unmute your camera so we can see you. First person, Brendan McDonald.
Woohoo! Woo!
Bradley Pollock.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Luke Lasky.
Oh, that's me.
Last but not least, Colin White.
Yahoo!
So this first game we're going to play is called Freeze. In Freeze, 2 people are going to be having an everyday normal scene. And at any time, someone could uncover their camera, say freeze, tag out one of the persons, adapt that person's physical characteristics, whatever they can do from the waist up, or their facial expressions, and then start an entirely different scene. So to get us started, let's have Bradley and Alexa start off. And we'll just say kittens. Kittens, go.
I heard you like kittens.
I do. I love them so much. It's just, I feel kind of bad. I feel like I should have like some sort of evil plan or something, just because that's what like.
I got one for you.
Yeah, what is it?
Unleash the kittens.
You hear that? You hear that, little banana boy? We're gonna make an army full of you. We're gonna set you free and have you overtake humanity. Now go. Be free, banana.
Banana boy.
Oh,
Freeze. Tag out Alexa. Here's my Darth Vader impression. Are you ready?
yeah, lay it on me. I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Or my name isn't George Lucas.
Was that good?
I don't know. We're looking for something that's like haunting breathing.
Hmm.
It sounded like you were just like my dying like grandma, but we're looking for something
okay.
that says, you know, bad guy.
I got it.
Yeah,
Let me
you
try
want to be
again.
like,
Let me try again, okay?
I'm gonna take notes on this one. Okay, that's pretty good.
Freeze, Bradley. Yeah, I don't like, so yeah, my nails, they fell off after I had a manicure from here.
Oh my god, I am so sorry.
Please tag out Colin.
Ah, classic.
Dude, I'm so gonna get detention for this.
Yeah, you hear that, everyone? This kid is, this kid right here.
Looking
he's
for
my,
the bad boy of the class. I think it's right here.
Freeze, Luke.
he's my best friend.
Bradley.
What? Did you want to talk to me?
I do want to talk to you.
Man.
Go
ahead. I'm so confused right now.
Oh,
Please, don't be
Am
confused.
I supposed to be here?
Yes, you're all supposed to be here.
Where is
Look,
everybody?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're all supposed to be here. You're all, listen,
Surprise!
I'm glad you're all here. You are all what I see when I look in the mirror. And I love each one of you. You,
I'm the wild one.
there we go.
One.
I'm the
I'm
quiet,
the-
mind-blown one.
And I'm the lost one.
I
yes,
think we all are.
and you're my real self.
Freeze. Tag out everybody except Mindy. Say, Red, as Rock'em Sock'em robots, you ever wonder why we fight?
Listen, Blue, I wonder that all the time.
Yeah,
But-
nice,
But then I get a blow to the head, and all of a sudden it's like it's yesterday all over again.
right? It feels like we're in an endless nightmare.
What if we didn't punch? What if we hugged? What if we hugged?
Oh, this
Bring
is
it in.
way different.
Bring it in.
Oh no!
Freeze.
These
Tag out
heads.
Mindy. Freeze, tag out Mindy. Okay, you win. I can't hold my breath that long.
I've been practicing for 5 months. It was kind of my my COVID-19 project. Holding my breath, you know. A lot of moments where you kind of need that. Just saying.
Huge classes.
I know. I always wanted to be a teacher, but that's literally the only thing I can do is hold my breath.
Freeze. Tag out Alexa. This is my impression of the statue, the thinker.
It's nice. That's nice. That's nice. But I think you could do a little more. I want you to not only be the thinker. I want you to be thinking what the thinker is thinking when he's got his thought. There we go. Oh, well, wait a second. This is art. Do that again. Oh,
Freeze, tag out Colin. Yeah, I mean, being a movie critic is not that hard.
see, you got the thumb system. I got the 5-star system.
Freeze. Tag out Brandon. Yeah, so I went for that audition and they said, listen, you've got 5 fingers. We want 4. The hamburger helper has 4. And I'm like, this is not right. Who relates to this?
You
We
know,
relate to this.
I've made sacrifices in Hollywood before too. I only have 3 toes. I did that for the role of guy who had 2 toes eaten by a shark.
Freeze, Mindy. And I can't remember what you do after this to clap. I know that there's a sound that needs to happen, but I just, for the life of me, cannot remember.
No, you're right. I've been having this thing too where I know I'm supposed to make like a gesture like this, but I can't make a snap.
Okay, what if, and this is gonna sound crazy, what if I were to snap and you were to clap?
Let's give it a go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not quite what we're looking for here at Stomp auditions.
And scene. Stomp auditions. You gotta, I had to stop that before someone brought up trash cans, lids. Hey, that's great. The next game we're gonna play, and I need these 2 performers, is the alphabet game, and for that I need Annie Harder and
Yay.
Brendan McDonald.
Yay.
Okay, the way the alphabet game works is, hey Luke, you gotta mute your video. So how the alphabet game works, these 2 people are just having a normal scene. The trick though is when one person says something, the other person the next line has to be the next letter in the alphabet. So if someone said hello, the next person has to say, I was just thinking about you. Just thinking about you? Anyway, so, and that's how it goes. So there's basically going to be 26 lines, 26 letters of the alphabet, 13 lines each. So I asked, how do they know each other? And these 2 are teachers. And we're going to start with the letter H, as in harder. So they're teachers, and go.
Oh boy, I hate Mondays. Ugh.
love Mondays.
Just you love Mondays. The rest of us in the school hate it.
Kids may hate Mondays, but I'm gonna be an adult Monday.
Like you possibly could inspire these kids with your Monday ways.
Mr. Jenkins, do not talk to me like I am beneath you.
Now listen here, I've been at this school 10 years now. I've seen things.
Oh.
Please. I don't believe that you're actually inspired by these kids yet.
Quiet! I have had enough.
Really? Wow.
Saturdays might be your favorite, but Mondays are mine.
Tabitha, I gotta apologize. I've just been trying to psych you out.
Thank you for admitting that.
Verily, it's just something I do to every single new teacher. I teach English. Nobody respects that.
Well, a lot of people can't even admit that.
Xylophones. That's what I always wanted to teach. But I was only good at Hamlet and the classics.
You were born to be the next Ariana Grande.
Zoots. I don't know if I could do that.
Ariana is you.
Believe it.
Can you?
Don't look now, but you know what?
I quit being an English teacher. I'm gonna teach music and dance.
Evanescence.
Finally, I'm seeing the light.
Those.
Scene. Oh, and there he goes. Fantastic. Evanescence. Wow. Great shout out. Hey, this next game we're going to play is called Six Pack. Some people call it Three Rooms. So I'm going to call out people. Please come out in the order I call you because then you might be in the order on the screen. So we need Alexa Schwartz and Bradley Pollitt. We need Mindy McHale and Luke Lasky. And finally, Annie Harder and Colin White. Okay, so how this is going to work is we're going to have a scene. We're going to have a bunch of we have 3 two-person scenes. And the trick is when I say switch, the next group their first line must be the last line that was spoken. So if someone ends with, gosh, I'm so hungry, and the next person I say switch, they go, gosh, I'm so hungry. So, and they do it in their characters with their suggestions, but that has to be the first line. For your suggestions, for Alexa and Bradley, this is the only time I could give a line. A line you heard today, and I heard, oops, sorry about that. So, hey, Kate, could you write those out while I'm saying them? Or someone that's good at typing? So, oops, sorry about that. For Mindy and Luke, I said, where do they work? And it's an Amazon warehouse. And for Annie and Colin, they're on a cooking show. So if you guys could review, Alexa and Bradley.
Oops, sorry about that.
Group B, Mindy and Luke.
Amazon warehouse.
And Group C, Annie and Colin.
Cooking show.
Cooking show.
Okay, everyone else cover their screens with this, except for Alexa and Bradley. Oops, sorry about that, and go.
Oops. Sorry about that. Sometimes they don't look where I'm going.
You almost knocked my wedding cake out of my hands. You gotta... Come on, it seems like... I don't know, you're always bumping into me and kind of ruining little things about this wedding. It's kind of suspect, Stephanie. It's kind of weird.
Truth is, I want to marry you, Joe. I'm really jealous.
What do you have to be jealous of?
Oops! Sorry about that. I guess your cake's all splattered all over the ground now.
Jeez.
Switch!
I guess your cake's splattered all on the ground now.
That's okay. With the new Amazon 5000, I can get that right off in a jiffy. Just gotta hop on it.
All right, Chris, but you're pretty good natured about your birthday cake. I mean, it only comes once a year.
Hey, we can always get a new cake. It's Amazon. They have everything.
Hey, we can always get a new cake. It's Amazon. They have everything. Which we could do, but how about this cake I ordered from Amazon earlier?
Well, I feel like that's cheating, don't you?
Let me have this.
Look, honey, I want you to be the next little boy baker winner more than anything, but not at that price.
You know what, Mom? Fine. I'll make a cake from scratch, and it's going to be the best goddamn cake ever.
Of course it will be, because you're my little baker, beautiful baby boy.
Please don't call me that, Mom.
I'm sorry, Travis.
Please don't call me that, Mom. That's what you called me when we were little. My name's Stephanie.
Okay. You spilled coffee all over my tuxedo this time.
Out of love.
It doesn't feel like love. You're ruining my wedding day.
I don't think you know what love feels like, and that's the problem. Don't get married.
Switch!
I don't know. You know what love feels like, and don't get married.
I'm telling you something, Chris. In the last 3 weeks, I swear you've become like a robot. I mean, I think work is getting to you. Of course I'm going to get married. Of course I know what love is. You've changed, man. You've changed.
Whoa. When did this happen?
I think it was about the time you decided that it was okay to miss your birthday.
Switch!
I think it was about the time that you decided it was okay to miss your birthday when I knew you were becoming something darker.
I got a cake from the grocery store.
Oh, honey. No. Honey, Aldi don't even make cakes. That's not a cake.
That's right, Mom.
That's a baby.
Switch!
That's not a cake. That's a baby.
Switch!
Chris, that's not a cake. That's a baby.
I'm sorry.
Handle with care. It's a human life.
Okay, I'll handle it with care.
Ah,
You'll be fine.
no!
He'll be fine. I just baked him at 360 degrees for 5 minutes.
Look, I'm worried about what you're becoming. You know, your hair has recently changed color and not from dye.
You're right, Mom. It's from frosting.
Yeah.
It is kind of like dye, but edible.
The you even a week ago would never have said that.
Switch!
Oh, yeah?
Even a week ago, you'd never have said that. But I love you. I love you. I love you.
No, you're touching my heart now, but now I feel like we're in a Fleetwood Mac type situation.
Sing! Wow, which one is Chrissy Hind and who is, it's too hard to tell. Hey, this next game we're gonna play is called Magazine Experts. And for that, I need Mindy McHale, Alexa Schwartz, and wait, Scott Trampus.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here's your host, Kate Miller.
Whoa.
Woo!
So today we have some experts with us. They're experts in pretty much anything and everything. And I'm going to be asking them some questions, but I'm going to assign them a magazine and they have to embody a character using that magazine as a suggestion. So for Scott, we're going to do Scream. Mindy, we're going to do National Geographic. And Alexa, we're going to do Catster Magazine. These are all real.
Can you say it again?
Catster Magazine.
Oh.
So let's get started. So I have some questions that, I have a question and then I'll open it up to the audience. So 4th of July is coming up. Last year we didn't get to do anything. I have been invited to 37 different cookouts. What the heck should I bring? Actually, before we get started, before any of you answer that, could you please introduce yourselves? Starting with
Yes, you do. I will always start. You don't have to say who it is. I am Dr. Funkelstein. And from the very bowels of my existence, I've been waiting to be on the show with you. You have such nice skin.
Thank you. Okay, all right. Let's go to our next expert.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Tiffany Attenborough. My uncle's real famous. And I travel. I have a blog. Yeah.
Last expert.
Hi, I'm Donna, and I have a sanctuary for small cats. Really small ones.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Well, let's go back to my question about what should I take to all of these 4th of July picnics I've been invited to. What was your name, Dr. Funkel, or what?
You may call me Steve.
Oh, thank you. That is so much better. Steve, what should
Steve
I take?
Funkelstein. That's what you may call me.
Funkelstein?
Yes.
Okay. Funkelstein.
First, the 4th of July is my favorite, because there's loud noises and the little kids scream and cry. I love it. I love the screaming and crying. Oh, well, what should you bring? Well, bring hot dogs.
So our next expert, you said you're David Attenborough's.
Yeah. Do you know him? Have
I
you
know,
met him?
I haven't met him, not yet. Maybe we'll get him on the show next time.
He's so sweet. He would say to bring hot dogs. But when I was in Bali, we would just like sit on the beach and like, just take it in. You know what I mean? Like just take it in.
And scream.
But if you want hot dogs, bring them.
Okay, all right. And our last expert.
I would say there's nothing more American than an open heart. Open your home to those little kitties. I mean, everyone loves the big tigers and the lions, but I mean, just about nobody has a place in their home for a small cat. Think about that.
That's sad.
That reminds me, bring an open heart to the picnic. It's delicious.
I might just take some chips. They're usually on sale. Okay. Does our audience, if you have a question, just pop on your camera and ask our experts these questions. Anybody have a?
Yeah, I'm gonna quit my job, and what's the best way to do it, to quit my job?
Okay. How to quit your job. All right, let's go with our second expert. Let's start there.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I got my job because of my uncle. So I could just quit, and I would say, like, find somebody in your family who can hook you up down the road and like get real friendly with them and promise them that you would show up at work on time and be respectful and see where that takes you.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty sound. What about our third expert?
Well, before I had 9 cats, so back when I had 8, I had a job, and I just decided that I did not want to leave my house anymore, and I haven't. So maybe I just won't go back.
That's sad.
Oh, you just kind of stayed. Okay, all right. It's probably not the best way. What about our first expert here? I mean, you gotta have something good, right?
Tell your boss to come closer, and say in his ear, I quit! I want to kill you!
Ooh. Oh.
And then run like the wind.
Yeah, you better run.
I love running.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
I love it.
let's get another question. Oh, all right.
Hi. I was wondering if you guys had any tips for finding a Dungeons and Dragons game, or anything related to that.
Did you say funding?
Finding.
Oh, finding.
About some Dungeons and Dragons. Let's go with our third expert. We'll start there.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm not very good at finding things. I lost a sweater about a week ago, and I don't know which cat is sitting on it. So wish you best of luck, honey.
Sad.
you can admit it. Let's go to our first expert.
As much as I like dragons, my game is really shoots and ladders. So I can't help you with that other game.
Okay, and what about our second expert? Maybe you have some kind of insight on where to find some.
Okay, this is totally serious, and I'm totally serious. My uncle would say to follow the trail of feces of these animals, and you will eventually find them. And I would say that is so wild. I would never follow poo, but I think it would get you somewhere.
Everybody playing D&D is adult enough to use a bathroom. You don't have to follow feces anywhere. Do we have time for one more question? Maybe one more. Anybody have any other questions? Yes.
I just graduated and, I just don't know what to do with my life. What should I do?
Oh, wow. So Tiffany, is that it? I still think of your uncle. Is it Tiffany? Yeah. I think you should take this one.
Oh, well, when I graduated, I took a gap year, and that was about 5 years ago. So I just say take it in, take it in, see the world.
Whatever you want.
Now, when she says take it in, that's what I say when I see cats.
Very, yes. Yes, take in the experiences and all the cats.
I could use an assistant, Tiffany. Your life will never be the same.
Wow, that's a change.
I'm going to call the police. Thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you again soon.
Bye.
Hey, and scene. Okay, so that's it. Let's bring out our all the lucky draws that were in the short form set. Wonderful, Brendan and Luke and Bradley and Colin. Thank you so much. Go back into the virtual audience, but keep your microphones on so we can hear your response to these wonderful people. When you hear your name, please unmute your cameras. I need Christina Powers.
Woo!
Beth Sanchez.
Yeah.
Kate Miller.
Yeah.
And let's see our special guest and our three special guests. So there'll be you wonderful 6 performers in this next set. And here's how we're going to do it. Lucky draw starts with L and D. Okay. And I asked what other 2-word phrase starts with L and D. And I got leftover dinner or leftovers for dinner if you want. So let's start with, we're going to start with Christina and Kate. Christina and Kate, leftover dinner, and go.
Marjorie, I am so sick of your pot roast. It's your worst dish. You know I hate it, but you make me eat it every Thursday.
Ma'am, it's the only thing I know how to make. I told you that before we got married. And we do takeout every single day. I gotta cook you something.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I should learn to cook. It's been 15 years.
2021, everybody cooks now. Everybody.
Everybody? Wow. I mean, well, you can't teach me because all you know how to make is pot roast.
At least the vegetables come out okay.
I do like your Brussels sprouts, I admit it.
I could just skip the meat and just give you vegetables.
I don't know if that's, well, meaty enough. I mean, substantive. Just a bunch of vegetables, I'd feel like a rabbit.
I don't know. I could try other meats. I just don't know how it's going to come out. And I feel like you wouldn't want me to experiment on you.
Yeah, we did enough experimenting in the first 5 years of our marriage. I don't want to go back to that.
We cut back to the first 5 years of their marriage.
Woohoo, darling! I do love me some cowboy action.
Ooh, I'm so glad we added a third person too.
Yeah!
Sweet.
What did you do?
I don't want to tell you.
What did you
I
do?
don't want to tell you.
What did you do?
Okay, I'll tell you. I gave a haircut to you in your sleep.
What? Charlene, you've been promising me you were going to do that for the last year. I've been waking up for 364 days looking for a new me, and now I finally have a new me. Let me look. Oh, God. You shaved it.
You shaved it.
Oh, wow. What can I do now? Oh, man, I am free. I'm free.
If you go back to sleep, I'll do your mascara.
Well, Charlene, I love this promise. I want to live a little with this. I want to live my life as a shaved head person. You know, I have time now. I've got lots of time.
Like a margarita?
Yeah, I got time. What did you do? What did you do?
I don't want to tell you.
What did you do?
I gave you a margarita with no tequila.
You've been promising me. Try it.
All right, witches, you guys ready for this bachelorette party?
You know it.
Now that Estelle's finally getting married after 150 years.
Feels like 160.
I know, right? Well, I rented this party bus. I thought there was going to be more than the three of us.
Yeah, I kind of thought the whole coven would be here. It's kind of weird, no?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I can't believe they put the coven convention on the same day as your bachelorette party. I mean, we've been waiting for this for so long.
Yeah, and it's like we're a small community, you know what I mean? Like, we have a shared Google Calendar. Just check it ahead of time.
I know.
I sent this invitation out way before they booked the convention, so everybody knew about it.
Yeah.
But we can still have fun. We can still have fun, you know?
Well, the best of the coven's here. So let them go to the boring blah, 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 the newest in brooms, the newest in spells. We've seen it 100 times, but how many times does our favorite witch get married?
I don't know yet.
This is the first. You're the first of us to even get married.
I know. I hope it lasts, but he's mortal, you know?
That is a bummer. You know, he's not going to live as long as you.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice too, because it's like, well, you know.
Get to trade in for another one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hopefully my next bachelorette party won't be just the second for the three of us.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because we need to do this. We haven't been partying. Like I said, it's become so boring nowadays.
Yes, and I'm sorry, but like spells on Zoom are just, it's not the same.
Are so hard to stay together. Because like
especially when everyone's like flying around, it's like, hello, it's hard to keep track. Like at least put on a different background, you know? Like I don't need to see the Milky Way again. But anyway, this is about me.
Yeah. I mean, I hired a little stripper, but they're going to the convention also. So
They're gonna be what?
they're going to the convention also. So it's just the three of us.
What?
Cut to the convention. He'd make a great second husband.
Yeah.
Cut back to the party bus.
I got those sandwiches you liked, the toad sandwiches. I got those.
I'm doing a whole 30.
All right. I mean,
The sandwiches, did you get them from somewhere new?
Costco. Costco. They're the same old ones I usually get.
There's something different about them.
Cut back to
Little
the
bit of a-
convention.
You take which currency?
Of course he does.
The Olympics.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry.
Oh, please say
Okay.
exactly what you said.
I just said I'll go first.
Oh,
I'll go
yes,
first.
please. Please
Okay.
go.
Okay. So I know you wanted to talk about the Olympics, Marion, but honestly, we're here, Jeanette, to tell you that we are no longer.
This sounds like really bad news.
Yes,
Can we
it
talk
is.
about the Olympics?
You want to talk
The
about
Olympics,
the Olympics?
it was just kind of an icebreaker to get us going.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it for. What do you want to talk about? Like,
I just wanted to say something like, wow, like Simone Biles.
Right?
fantastic,
Really great. Okay, now
awesome. The whole team is awesome.
Yeah, go.
So Jeanette, like what we wanted, Mary and I wanted to.
Wait, but did you see how fast they ran around that track in the running one?
Oh, amazing. She broke a world record. She did. She broke a world record. She's amazing. And I can't wait to see her at the games, But Marion and I wanted to talk with you, Jeanette, about that we are no longer.
Football's a really interesting sport that I never really thought about until right now.
It's not an Olympic sport. Jeanette, I mean, unless you want to talk about soccer, which goes by the name football in many countries, but in the meantime, Marion and I wanted to let you know that we are not fans of your boyfriend, and we don't want him coming here anymore.
So every 4 years, the greatest athletes assemble.
This is true. All from all over the world, except that one year when Russia boycotted, or we boycotted Russia, or Anyway, he eats everything in the refrigerator, and his feet smell so bad, like so bad.
Really?
Yeah, we know he's coming, or we know he's home before we even get in the door.
Figure skating could happen in the summer if you think about it.
Why not? It's indoors. It's a great artistic expression too.
They should really do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if he would see a podiatrist, maybe we would tell him he could come back.
And what even is the luge?
It's a sled with the brakes. And it shoots down like an ice mountain.
You okay? I wish he'd go to the podiatrist, but he won't.
Was that a deal breaker for you or not? Jeanette, is it a deal breaker?
It's becoming one. I mean, What kind of guy can't be around his girlfriend's girlfriends, right? If his feet are that bad.
I don't want to judge the beach volleyball outfits, but you kind of think they're trying to get attention or something.
Yeah, I don't really get it. And honestly, it seems like when they go in for those, like the dives, like that would hurt. Like, I don't really get it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Jeanette, you've got some thinking to do.
You guys are really good friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait. Well, if I have to work at this McDonald's with anyone, Barry, I'm glad it's you.
Yeah, I've been liking showing you the ropes, kid. Been here for 15 years and you're picking it up. I can see a lot of myself in you.
Really? That means so much.
Mhm.
You're kind of like my hero, to be honest.
Oh, thank you. I've never had anybody tell me that before. Usually people come in for their orientation, get their paycheck, and leave. But you seem
Oh no. I want to be a lifer, a long hauler, like.
Hey, people don't realize it, but you can climb up this ladder. You can climb up this ladder.
Well, you're assistant manager. I mean, you get your own name tag and everything.
And I get some good hours that I get to pick. I get a decent wage, and I've learned some skills. So people need to stop crapping on people that just want to work the customer service jobs. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Real salt of the earth. That's what I like about you, Barry. Grounded. Yeah, like I used to have these dreams of being an architect, and I realized, no. I want to just shovel fries into bags.
Hey, somebody has to do it, but you do need to make sure not to put that many fries in there, because the manager will dock you on that. That's a little too. I know you want to give people their money's worth, but we don't do that.
Right.
Okay.
Fine. You're the assistant manager. You're the man.
Yeah, and be sure. I noticed a couple of the cheeseburgers. The wrappers were inside out. Just be sure writer, designs on the outside so people can tell what kind of sandwich it is. I'm just these little notes. It'll just make you better.
Okay, Barry, you're the guy. You're my guy.
Yeah.
I will wrap those incomprehensible wrappers the right way out.
Yeah. Someday you'll be flipping burgers without even paying attention, just like me. I do it one-handed while I see everything else that happens around here.
Yeah, I didn't notice. Maybe I know I'm not ready for grill duty. I'm on wrapping and scooping.
Yeah, you gotta earn that your portion's got to be right and your wrapping's got to be top notch to get on the grill.
Well, it gives me something to shoot for, that's for sure.
It's always good to have goals. Myself, I wanted to be a lawyer, but you know what? I found this when I was 16 and I just decided to stick it out because it's security and it's insurance and it's something to be proud of.
Barry, is that you? You're still here at this McDonald's?
Oh, a friend of yours, Barry.
Remember? It's me, Julia from college.
Hi. Yeah. Assistant manager.
Assistant manager. Well, you know what? I just remember like when we were there, you were teaching me the ropes one day. And, now I have, of course, the 3 kids. It's beautiful. I'm really married, very, very happy. But I'm so excited that you're still living the dream.
Yeah, I got some great trainees, under my wing. Real positive. People I'm training.
God, Barry, is that you? Hey, it's me. It's Jack from high school. We were on the forensics team together. Remember? It was going to be like Yale for life. Remember? Yale for life.
Yep. I went down a different path, and that's okay because I am happy.
It's totally
Barry
okay.
is the man.
These are the best fries I've ever had.
Well, thank
Really
you.
are, Barry.
That's my little trainee here.
Good job.
How to dip the fries? Yeah.
Well, I always knew you had like management skills.
Yeah. Figured I put in better use than just trying to get money out of people.
Which reminds me, Barry, can I get 3 Happy Meals to go? I got the kids in the car, so.
Yeah, let me just see. I'm double. See, look at me. Someday you'll be doing the register.
Wow.
Stick with Barry, you're set. Barry, it's so good to see you. I'll catch you again soon. You did it for me. I can't believe it. You shaved it. I love it. It's so freeing.
Everyone loves it when I do this.
I didn't think that I would love it, but oh my gosh, especially now in the summer months, it just is cooling. And the time, oh my gosh, you knew how much time it took to do hair every morning.
I know. Isn't it just so nice to just feel the
Incredibly
wind on your
nice.
head?
And it feels like suede.
You want to know what it was like for me to cut it? It was extremely liberating for me as well. I took that razor and your eyes, they were just closed. I was just shaving away and you had this little smile and I thought I had never felt so free. And now for you to be awake enjoying this, I mean.
I have to admit, I was scared when you said you were going to do it. And I know I've heard that it's life-changing, but I was nervous because I have always had long hair and now I have none.
Would you be willing to tell 3 friends?
Yeah, of course. I'll tell 5. I love it. We need to start a club. Oh my gosh. You need to have like a group so that we can share some of the tips and all the things we can do with all our free time. It'll help get the word out too, because then we can have like some drinks and stuff, invite some people over, make it a slumber party, and then they just wake up a new person. Adult
we do the slumber party.
Yeah.
I'm
so glad you invited me for the slumber party. I've woken up a new woman. It's weird there's nobody else here, but I am loving it.
I'm so happy you enjoyed it so much.
Absolutely. You are like an enchantress or something. It's just so cool.
I want to ask you something. Did you notice that your sleep was deeper last night?
Yeah, like my head was cooler and the breezes could flow over it, so I dreamt better.
I didn't even know you were doing it though. Like it did. I'm a light sleeper. Normally that stuff wakes me up. Did not wake up. I don't know what your secret is, but, and I don't know that I want to know. I think I just want to enjoy the moment.
I'm going to add all this to my website.
Give you a testimonial any day. What do you do with the hair, by the way?
Good question. Good
Cut
question.
to the Coven convention. Oh, we've got spells for days with this hair.
Woo! And scene. All right. Hey, thank you, Kate, Beth, and Christina. Fantastic. You guys go back in the virtual audience and leave your cameras off and your microphones on because we want to hear your reactions to the set from Sleepover. Take it away, Annie, Mindy, and Alexa.
Hi, everyone. We've had so much fun doing the lucky draw. I would say we were the lucky ones. Could we get a suggestion of something that is a weird quirk that someone you know does? Or something that you do?
Or something you want to do.
Eating dip, store-bought dip, and contemplating existence while sobbing.
That is a weird quirk. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Carol Ann.
Yeah.
Were you crying in the dip again? Were you crying again in the dip?
Do you taste the salt, Loretta?
It's a little saltier than
I'm
usual.
sorry. I know you're trying to work on your blood pressure, and here I am crying in the dip.
Carol Ann, I want to be a good friend too. Like, you can come to me and tell me anything. You don't have to cry alone when you're making card club snacks.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it's just sometimes you start making dip, you know, and then you think about all the things that you could have been making at this moment in time instead of the dip if things had gone in a different direction, you know?
Carol Ann, are you going back to that daydream of yours where you own one of those berry fresh frozen yogurt stores where you can put all the toppings on?
Yeah, and I can actually see it right now. Hi, sweetie. Hi, little girl. I see you're eating some of my onion ranch ice cream dip. Well, sweetie, that stuff's not free. You're gonna have to pay for that. Did you bring money in? Well, sweetie, I'm gonna have to keep you here until you pay. So if you just go on to the back and start scrubbing the toilets, then eventually I'll let you leave. Oh, I see I got a long line here. Can I help the next person?
Sweep.
Now I know you're mad at me. I can tell. You said you'd tell me if you were mad. And I can tell you're mad, so you have to tell me. Can you hear me?
I'm afraid if I tell you that I'm mad at you, that you'll get mad at me. And if you get mad at me and I'm mad at you, then who's going to get mad? Who's going to get mad at Madeline? I mean, somebody has to be mad at Madeline.
Someone has to. That's the order of things.
Right.
Okay,
So
well maybe
we have to plan this out. We have to plan this all out.
Okay, if you're mad at me.
And I am, by the way.
Okay. If you're mad at me, I promise I won't get mad at you. I'll just stay mad at Madeline. Madeline, I hate you.
Promise.
But then who's mad at me?
No one's mad at you because you're a perfect little angel.
I don't know. That's not fair.
You want me to be mad at you?
Yes. But then
Okay, wait, Madeline can be mad at you.
Hold on.
Yeah, you be mad at me this time, okay?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Did you diagram it?
It's a perfect triangle of anger.
Oh, that's
Perfect. Perfect. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Okay. All right.
Are you mad at me?
I'm so mad at you.
I know.
I'm mad at you, Janine. I'm so angry. And I'm so angry that I want to squeeze you, but I won't squeeze you.
That could be a hug. You don't know.
That's true. That would be so confusing. I'm so angry that I want to borrow your favorite shirt and wear it out and accidentally spill something on it.
My Space Jam shirt, you wouldn't.
Maybe I did. No, you.
Oh.
Are you mad at
You
me?
know I've been nervous to wear that shirt in public.
Could be kind
Hold
of
on,
hard
hold
to
on,
wear.
hold on. Who's mad at me right now?
I'm mad at you.
Me?
Oh.
Are you mad at her? Or are you mad at me?
I'm mad at myself.
Became an anger.
Oh! Did you see that one coming? She's mad at herself.
You don't even need the triangle.
Scene. Well, I know that you've been working on your dips since I last saw you. And I am hopeful that you're able to get that booty all the way to the ground and back up. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Tag out Alexa. Carol Ann. Carol Ann.
Sorry.
Carol Ann. Snap back into reality. The girls are coming over. You had that look on your face.
Oh, it was just this other reality where I opened this dance studio for little girls without much leg strength, core strength, and I was teaching them how to get down and then get back up again.
Carol Ann, your daydreams are so specific. I don't know why you're here just making dip for the girls and being married to Tom when you've got real dreams.
You're right. It could have gone a million ways, you know, if I hadn't married Tom, you know. In fact,
yeah.
If I hadn't married Tom, I would have married Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hey.
I guess it's time to go on our honeymoon to the basement.
Your daydreams are so specific.
Jim?
Yes.
Talking to me in my daydream. Well, Jim, if that's the case, then tell me, what do I do now? What do I do? What's the right path for me? Tell me, because if you're in my daydream, you must be the real me. Tell me, what do I do?
Carol Ann.
Yeah.
Look into your dip. And
my dip. With a P, right? Dip. Look into my dip.
Why's your face in the dip?
What?
Why is your face in the dip?
Because Jimmy told me to look in the dip and I'd find the answer and I'd taste my own tears. The answer is to feel my feelings.
Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. I'm mad at you again.
Listen, I put a lot of thought into our triangle. And I think that we're just taking things out on each other, avoiding how we really feel about ourselves.
You're totally right.
Is this going to be another feel your feelings thing?
Feel your feelings.
Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. I have to tell you all something. Oh, sorry, I was waiting for you to say what. I'll go ahead. I'm so sorry.
What? What?
I've been feeling my feelings, you know? And I think that I might not be mad at you anymore. I think I might just not care about you at all.
Okay. We have to go back to the anger triangle. This is not okay.
It's not okay.
And scene. Oh God, I love it. Leaving it right there. Hey, I want to bring up the special guest and all the lucky draws that participated tonight. So I want to thank, first of all, Kate Miller for hosting the magazine experts. Thanks so much, Kate. You're great. And Colin is actually eating dip and crying in it. But thank you so much, Sleepover, Alexa, Mindy, and Annie. You are great. Thanks a lot. And thanks for all of you for joining us again. And thanks for all you home. And don't forget you could always hit the donate button, or you could go and donate later at arcadecomedytheater.com at any time. Hopefully we will see you in the future. So thank you so much and have a great night. Bye now.
Cheers.